we're talking about Best Offer Wins by Marisa Kashino, in which our protagonist, Margo, is obsessive and it's unhealthy. Not a good... Is obsession ever healthy? Yes or no?
Ooh. I don't know.
What if you've been diagnosed with a disorder?
Well, I feel like...
I don't think there's a right answer to that.
Why not?
It's hard to answer.
Well, her obsession is not healthy because it leads her to double-crossing people, her own husband, and murdering her neighbors, really like her only friend in the world, almost. And she kills them in this house, and she gets what she wants, sort of. I think that she's happy with it at the end. Do you guys think that?
Oh, I think she's content.
I think she's happy.
Yeah.
What do you think? Aubrey's back.
Hey.
This is your fourth time. You're very
Yep.
close to getting your fifth time jacket. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
You get to pick your own color, by the way.
Alright.
Yeah. Hannah, you're back.
Yeah.
I don't know how many you've got.
More than 5.
More than 5. You
Never received a jacket, though. Still waiting on that jacket,
Don't
too.
tell her. Don't tell her.
Takes a while, Aubrey.
Hannah, you recommended this to us because you said it was a lot like Yellowface, which file I've lost, by the way. Why did you think that it was a lot like Yellowface?
Well, okay. Yellowface, you get June, who steals a manuscript and uses it and publishes it as her own work. And it's this spiraling story of her crazy obsession of hiding this terrible act that she has done in the publishing world. And I've been longing for that feeling that I had reading Yellowface for the first time. And when I got this book in my Book of the Month subscription, Best Offer Wins. And when I read it, I wouldn't put it as like a direct comparison to Yellowface. I liked Yellowface more. I think Yellowface is more literary. But this one did give me similar vibes to Yellowface.
Kind of a character who, I guess, almost falls into themselves. They're like a victim of overthinking things to an extent.
And can justify just about anything
Oh, yeah.
to get what they want.
I wonder if you did a mental evaluation of this character, what kind of disease we would come out with.
Because at first I thought she has to be OCD. And I mean, okay, so I have been diagnosed with OCD.
Me too.
Yes. And
I haven't been yet, but I will soon.
You're on your way.
It's coming.
Maybe. What if it was contagious and I've spread it to all of you guys?
Yeah. So at first I was like, ooh, I recognize some of these qualities in the beginning. But then as the book went on, I was like, I hope I am not this obsessive crazy. And I don't want to say that she has OCD anymore.
Yeah, she reminded me of me as like when it's when you don't get what you want, but you're trying to find all these pathways to make sure you get what you want. And she was like, I'm all opportunities are open right now. Even killing someone is open.
And
Wanted
she
it so bad.
justifies it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've read Yellowface. Did you think it was similar to Yellowface?
Yeah. Definitely.
Great podcasting.
Yep.
No, why?
What am I supposed to say?
Why do you think that it's similar to Yellowface?
Like you said, it does have similar protagonists. I think it's just the way they go about themselves, the way they carry themselves.
And what do you mean by that?
Like in Yellowface, she's very, it's what we talked about, how she's just, they want it so bad and they go to these extents to get it. And I think that's.
Do you know what it kind of reminded me of? I don't know, maybe I'm generalizing, but I know a lot of people who when they're getting close to getting married, they've planned out already like my dream marriage and my dream wedding.
Oh, wow.
And once I get married, this is going to be the time period, and then we're going to have kids here, and I'm going to be working this job.
This is what my life is going to look like.
Right, yeah. And unfortunately, life just doesn't work that way, you know? Yeah, like things just don't work out. It's hardly, it feels like hardly ever. It's hard to, I guess it's hard to plan out big life events like that.
Well, okay, I mean, even on a smaller scale, part of like the way that my OCD comes out is like on a day-to-day basis of I plan my day in my head down to, I mean, I'm going to say like 30-minute segments of like, I have to get these things done by this time. And if I don't get this done, it messes up the next item. And then I have to, by the end of the day, look at, did I finish everything? What am I moving to tomorrow? What does that mess up for tomorrow?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, yes, I also relate to the grand scheme of this is what life is going to look like. But I mean, I also see it on that smaller scale too, of just day to day.
It's like I time block a lot.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you do too.
Yeah.
Time blocking has helped me out a ton.
Well, I mean, for me, it's almost, I wish I could say it has helped me, but I think I'm still to the point where if I don't get it done in that time block and it throws off another block, then I can sometimes let it just ruin my day.
Begins.
Yeah, it's a spiral. And something one of you said about, I just lost my train of thought.
No, it's okay.
No, I was going to say that I feel like both June from Yellowface and Margo from Best Offer Wins, I feel like they are constantly justifying their actions to get what they want, even when it's dangerous. When so many times in both of these books, it could have been explained and simplified, like with some communication. And it's like, just sit down and have a conversation. Quit making the lie that much bigger. And I think for me, it's that cringeworthy feeling that I got from both books. I was cringing, thinking, no, it's like one small thing that you could do could change this for you.
Yeah. And also the way they go about it, they're hurting others on their way there.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I just had like an epiphany moment. Not really an epiphany. Not really an epiphany, but we're reading Romeo and Juliet right now. We just finished it. Yeah. And we just did an activity on Wednesday of how one small change could have changed the ending of Romeo and Juliet. Like, when would you pinpoint it's gone too far? Where could you have one small change that could save multiple lives? And I mean, just like you just said, it's affecting so many people. It's not just Margo in Best Offer Wins. It's not just June in Yellowface. It's not just Romeo and Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. So where would you in this book say Margo went too far?
When she went in the backyard.
That's what I was going to say too. Why is she creeping in their backyard?
Yeah, that is weird. And then she, like you said, she easily justified it.
She put it off. Oh, I wasn't looking for a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking for my dog.
Well, if he says anything, I'll just say I'm looking for my dog. I've done it before.
But then she didn't. Did she? She said she was running.
Yeah, and she got lost.
Got lost in your backyard. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And the guy bought it. That's the crazy thing is the guy bought it too.
Well, I don't think he saw her coming from his backyard. She played it off because she was on like the corner of the block, and he was in his garage, and she was standing there, and he like, hey, everything okay? What's up?
I thought the whole time that she was in his back, like he caught her in the backyard.
No, she was saying, she tells a story how she did get caught in someone's backyard when she was a political journalist.
I do remember that now.
And she said it was part of just like getting the scoop, getting the story. And someone caught her and she tried to play it off like that.
You're aspiring to be a future journalist. What did you think about the journalistic side of things?
I think it was a terrible way to portray PR.
Oh, really? Why do you think that?
Well, I think
Because you know
it's
this
just the
was written
character.
by a journalist.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
I think it's just the way she was portrayed.
Well,
It looks better in the. It's just the whole time I was just like, I think that's the personality most journalists not as far as that, but I think most journalists have this drive to go get the story, get the scoop.
It doesn't matter
do what
what.
they can to get it.
Yeah.
She takes it too far, but I feel like that was a good way of saying like, this is what I'm going to do the best of my ability to get every ounce of information I possibly can.
Yeah. Investigative journalist. I think a lot of people don't realize like how much some good digging can find out. You know, that's what I was hoping to show you guys. We didn't really get a chance to, and you weren't in here then. But just the things that you can find if you anybody, not just a journalist. Like if you're just willing to dig just a hair, you can find so much. But yeah, she really went in depth with that.
She took it way too far.
It's way too far.
I don't know if I would put it as early as the backyard, as the too far gone moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
So what you?
I
would
feel
you
like
go in somebody's-
I don't know. It depends. I mean, if the house is for sale, like, was the backyard fenced in, like, or was it like an open concept backyard, like?
It had to have been fenced in, right?
I don't know.
It's like upscale Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like definitely when
Well-
she started trying to make a relationship with the couple in the house and was like, I'm going to become their
was gonna say, she
friends
was
so that we can
planning
do
her-
the under table deal, that was too far. When it was like, yeah, we're talking about adoption too.
Let's go to Pilates.
Yeah. Yeah.
She stayed out in the car forever. What
Yeah,
are you
watching
doing?
to see
Yeah.
this guy because he looked like he
Oh
might
my
do hot yoga.
gosh.
Hot yoga.
Well, no, she had.
Pilates.
Remember, she had tipped off. She was tipped off by her real estate agent. That's how she knew he did hot yoga, because that's how when she accidentally name dropped at the dinner.
Yeah.
That's how he knew that's where she'd found that out
Yeah.
from. I think it's still for sale. There's a house in St. Augustine that's close to the house that we stay at, and it's been for sale, and it's vacant. Like no one's living in it right now. And we were walking from town one night, and we were like, let's go look in this house. And so we were like up in the windows looking in and stuff. And that did feel weird. It didn't. I don't know that it felt wrong because no one was living in it, but it did feel weird. I did try to see if the door was open. It was locked.
Okay, so
Would you have gone in? Would you have gone in?
can't say then.
Yeah, I would have gone in. yeah.
You would have went in the backyard. What? You can't say that.
I know.
See, I would not have done that.
Well,
I'm
I
too
was
scared for
curious.
stuff. I probably would have seen if it's unlocked, but I never would have walked in the house.
I mean, it's like, they used, I don't think they do this anymore, but they used to when I was younger. The car dealerships would leave the car doors unlocked. So you could go by
Yes.
and just check out the inside anytime. So every time we go car shopping, I go and check if the doors are open, because every now and then you'll still find somebody that does it. And I don't know, I thought maybe that it would be like a car. And I was like, I'm just going to see if this thing's open. And it was locked, as it should have been. But I don't know, it was a weird feeling. I don't know. I think it would have been really weird if there would have been people living in it, though. I would not have done that, right? Would you do that?
No.
If someone was living there, would you backyard it?
I don't know. I don't know what there is, which I know in this book, they hadn't listed the house yet,
Yeah.
but she just knew that it was about
She got a tip,
Yeah, she got a tip. But I think a lot of the times, if there's a for sale sign, I think that justifies a little
looky-loo.
Yeah, a little looky-loo, because
just
it's
wanna
like,
take a little peek here.
don't you want to sell your house?
Just don't
Like,
you not
is
want
it
my money?
is it a big deal if I'm in your backyard? I mean, don't you want your house to sell?
I'm going to tell you guys a weird story. We sold the house that I inherited from my grandma. That's the first house that we lived in. And we had started painting the porch gray. It was like that, that like maroon color that people paint red, those redwood decks. It was that color. And so we were going to paint it all gray. And we had started on it, and then Mary Beth got pregnant and we had stopped and we were in the process of building a house. So that project was like halfway done. And these people were wanting to buy the house when we listed it. And that was like, we were selling it as is because it was, my grandpa dug the cellar out in the 50s and it was like not the most stable thing in the world. But anyways, we were away for like a week, and we were living in our new home, and these people were in the process of buying, and they got to asking about the porch, and I showed up one day, and the porch had been completely painted and like waxed and stuff, and I was like, this is really weird. The toolbox was missing also, and we can't figure out what happened to that. So whoever painted the deck, they stole the toolbox, I think. I guess that was their payment.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe they took the toolbox because they bought paint to finish the porch.
But I don't know. I always thought that was really weird.
That is really weird.
Yeah, because you're
that's like a little too far.
Yeah, I maybe it was the real estate agent, which that would make sense. But for some reason, I always thought it was people who were trying to buy it, and it made me feel funny. Would you backyard it?
I don't think I'd ever backyard anything.
Never. What if it's your dream house?
Well, and I mean, you have
just
to
wait.
You have to think about this situation that she's into. It's not like this is the first house that they're putting an offer in. It was like they had put in like 11 offers, like on 11 different houses.
Honestly, I would have gone way different than she did. I would have just knocked on their front door.
Oh, wow.
Just been like, hey, I heard you're putting your house up for sale. Can I come in and see it?
Well, and I guess that's what I mean.
That would
like,
have been like the easiest thing. I mean, I feel like I just wouldn't creep around. That would that would be what I would avoid.
yeah,
Creeping.
Yeah, I wouldn't creep.
So you just went straight into it, knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Aubrey, and I want to buy your house.
Send them a letter. Something like that.
Oh, okay. My wife's written someone a letter before asking them if they would be willing to sell their house. It's abandoned, and they live in Alabama.
Oh.
Yeah, and they said no. But sometimes a letter works, I guess. Yeah. I called one time when we were trying to start our own business. There was a building. It's the one that's next to the Veterans Memorial. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was. I mean, it's still vacant. They've repainted it and everything, but it's still vacant. But I tracked down the people through the property tax. I guess I did to Margo, and they lived in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, wow.
And I called her and was like, "Hey, we're trying to start a business, and your building's vacant in our hometown, and we would like to buy it." And that didn't work out either. So maybe Margo should have just played the game correctly.
Well, let's talk about the game that Margo played.
Okay, let's do that.
So,
because it did actually work for her. So
yeah. So she sneaks in the backyard.
Yeah.
She befriends the couple that lives there.
Yeah.
What's the next crazy thing that she does?
Well, then she pretends that she's adopting a kid, and
Well, she gets close to their daughter too, and that's
she gets she uses the daughter as like a ploy.
Because the daughter is also Asian.
That's right.
And Margo is Asian. And so she uses that to her advantage.
Yes. And then when they like find out and they kick her out of the house.
Which is one of the cringiest scenes in this
that was
book.
really bad.
Like, I had to
That was
put
really
the book
bad.
down.
Do you not feel like though that was like just a little irrational? Like they just turned so fast.
Well, I mean,
But I mean,
I
they
can justify that a little bit. She did completely. It wasn't genuine.
Yeah, and I guess she had lied about
what were the guys'
adoption,
names?
so-
Kurt and Jack.
Okay, so Jack had said to her too,
Yeah.
Some crazy couple has reached out to our real estate agent trying to buy the house. They've tried to put in an offer early, and like they had that conversation about how crazy it was.
Like, oh, who would do that?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it was more so an invasion of privacy, and then they felt like they figured out that they weren't actually talking about adopting, and I think that's why they reacted so badly.
Yeah, I think that the kid part is like
Too far.
that part is too far. But I feel like that's not what they got mad about. Do you know? Does that make sense? Like I could see someone, if someone was using my kid to get to me, and I feel like that they had like used them. I don't know. That makes me feel weird. The way that she was doing that was weird.
Yeah.
The way she was going about that, I would be mad about that. I don't know that I would be so mad that you were like desperate to buy my house, and that maybe you like made some stuff up. Because you know what, money is money. If I'm selling my house, like money is money. You know, especially if I'm moving to the United Kingdom. You know, I wanted someone to buy my grandma's house that I felt like would take care of it because I have to drive by it all the time, right? I didn't want to see it turn into a meth hole or a trap house, you know? So that was important for me. I knew ultimately when I sold it, I had no control over that, you know?
Right.
But if I'm in a house that maybe doesn't have so much meaning to me and I'm moving to the United Kingdom, I mean, money is money, right? And if you're desperate to buy my house, well, then maybe I've got that already ready to go.
Yeah.
So
See, I do feel like they got upset about the fact that she was using adoption and Penny.
yeah, but I feel like they were mad that they told them that they were, maybe I misread it. Like I feel like that they got mad because she was saying that she was going to adopt and she wasn't, and I guess that they felt like that was like a personal thing.
Yeah, because
But they didn't really like get mad that you were like being my kid's friend. Essentially, you were pushing her in the tire swing and stuff. I don't feel like that was really like why they were upset. But at the same time, Kurt, right?
the professor.
The professor. Like Penny was always connected with Jack.
Yeah, because
Always
his
connected.
Instagram was Penny's dad.
Penny's dad.
Yeah.
And he was the one that wanted to talk adoption all the time
Yeah.
and was that adoption advocate.
Yes.
And,
And Kurt was like, well, he's the man to talk to, you know, and stuff like that. So maybe, because Kurt's the one who kind of like is.
Kurt was the one that kept saying, well, I think we can get more for it. I think, you're in the ballpark with your 1.3 million, but I think we're going to get more offers.
Yeah. I think he was.
He was like prestige and control and power, money.
He was in it for him. I feel like he was in everything for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the next crazy thing that she does is she figures out that Kurt had written a book. She reads the reviews and she's planning on giving it a bad review. And she sees a 1-star review.
I'm thinking about a story I told you about when I was mad and pulled up a podcast and I was like, I'm going to give them a 1-star review.
Because that'll tell them.
That will tell them,
Oh, sure.
Anyway, sorry.
This is completely besides the point. At the beginning of the book, was it 11 offers that they had made on like different houses? I know it goes through
I
like the
think
whole
so.
Yeah,
thing.
something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Did she see this house and like want it before she knew it's for sale?
No.
Or was that so as soon as she learned it was for sale, she like
Well,
hyper fixated, like
kind of like, so her real estate agent called and was like, I've gotten a tip that this house is going to become available. You should look at it and we should try to get in on it early. Then they go to look at it and she said it reminded her of Ian's parents' house. And then we get that whole portion about how she talks about how bad her childhood was and how they lived in this apartment.
and how Ian was the perfect.
And Ian had like the perfect home with the living room with the Christmas tree in the window and the tire swing in the back. It was that tire swing that she was so like fixated
'cause
on
even in
because
the
her
backyard.
friend growing up had a tire swing in her backyard. So it was like more so for her about fixing her broken childhood.
So she does find the 1-star review, and it says, don't trust Kurt. Can't remember his last name, but it says that. And the person that left it was just ... And that's where she really starts
She spiraled. And so she goes to the university that Kurt works at. She goes through the yearbooks and finds all the students.
Which is insane. That is insane.
Yeah. And then she calls the students to see if they had anything bad to say about him. She makes up a fake story and a fake name about how she's a journalist.
Well, it was a real name. She was pretending to be someone
friend,
else.
yeah.
She was pretending to be someone else with the fake story. Yeah.
Which all the while she does not have a job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because she forgot her stuff.
Yeah.
At the biggest PR event of the year, she's like really successful PR person and just completely forgot the coasters at home.
Because she's too fixated on this house.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I forgot about that part. I forgot all about that part.
And she's also so fixated on the house, her husband's cheating on her at the same time, too.
That was what I was going to bring up. Do you guys like... I felt bad for him over everything. I was wondering what y'all's perspective on that was, because I feel like she was like, I don't know how to describe it.
She's just demanding.
I'm not condoning infidelity. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, the guy was like, I think he had done all he could, and she was I don't know, like almost psychotic obsessed with. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think he just wanted just a calm, happy home.
Well, and two, like,
sorry, go ahead.
he had changed his job too. There was that story with his job about how he was like, he was a lawyer or something.
Yeah,
like,
he was a lawyer
was
for an environmental.
Well,
That's
and
where
like
he went to,
he
yeah.
started off like a high price lawyer, and then he took a huge pay downgrade to be an environmental lawyer because it was more like important to him.
Yeah.
So
What were you gonna say?
I think he just wanted the happy home with his just wife that was calm and collected. And I think he did want a baby, and he wanted kids. And when she was so fixated on the house and on getting the baby and all this stuff, I feel like he just completely detached.
Yeah.
And so it was just her. But I mean, obviously, he should have handled it a lot differently than cheating.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not condoning
Yeah.
that, but I am like you. I think he was happy with her. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do think he was happy with her. I just want to, whatever life we have is the life we have type of thing. And she was so busy trying to make sure it was like a Stepford type thing going on. And I think that that was the only way he knew how to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know. I think as a guy, as a husband, sometimes you need validation from your wife, and he wasn't getting that at all from her. She was really treating him like
He was just a person to sign a paper.
yeah, and to try to get her pregnant because that was also something she was fixated
It's like
on.
house, baby, house.
What was she
House.
saying? No house, no baby.
Oh, yeah. No house, no baby, no house, no baby. And
No,
like,
what did
repeat
she
it.
say? No baby, no something. I
I think that
what
was,
she
no,
said.
no house, no baby. I think that was it.
Okay.
Well, and I think too, like at one point she talks about how because she finds out he's cheating on her and she does not confront him because for a while.
I was going to say, for a while
Yeah.
there, it's like she don't even care.
Yeah.
She's still
Yeah,
I'm
just
too busy. I'm too busy to
well,
worry about
because
this.
she says that there's no way she can get that house without him because she wouldn't be able to do the loan.
Yeah. But she was making more money than him, was she not?
Yeah, but like not enough for that house.
Oh, yeah, for that house specifically.
Yeah. Because at that point she was so fixated on that house.
Yeah. I was not surprised when, I guess that was some of the things for me that some of the rollouts on these like twists were a little surprising, but not really. You know, I'm skipping ahead, but at the end when we found out who she killed, it was kind of I could see her setting that up that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could too.
Yeah, like it was. You knew she was going to kill the mistress. You knew that she was going to kill her.
Natalie. Sorry.
Natalie.
That's her name. I could not remember her name.
Yeah. You knew she was going to kill her. I do think it was like a little creative that she framed it on the friend as far as like writing goes, but at the same time, it was kind of maybe the author was leading us there, but you know, she was like strung out and drunk, and then she saw the wrench or whatever, and it was kind of like, okay, I can see where this is going.
I didn't see where it was going until the wrench.
Okay,
it threw me off guard, and that's
What was your reaction? Go. What was your reaction? Go.
Oh my gosh.
This is my reaction. That's about as far as my reactions go when I'm reading. Except I did actually laugh out loud do y'all ever like audibly laugh out loud when you're reading something?
Yes.
It's like got to be very funny for me to actually just like.
It doesn't even have to be that funny for me.
Really?
When I read my face, I could like sometimes I catch myself making facial expressions. I'm like, that's in public.
Like you're the
it's
character.
Like,
like you're the, no, I do that. I do that too. Sometimes I get my little hand going and I'm like, I have to put it down. Yeah. Do you do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you make facial expressions?
Oh, yeah. And I mean, like, I feel like I do make audible, like, sounds while I'm reading. yeah, just like that. Like, bang, got him. Like.
She hit her with a wrench.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I'm telling you, I remember the moment. It was before I glitched out for a minute.
She's back through.
Yeah. It was before school, and I was reading the dinner scene, and I'm telling you, I was cringing so hard. I literally remember taking the book.
I thought I heard you in there going.
Yeah. But I took the book, like, and I had to. It got to a point I was cringing so much. I was like, and I just like threw it down.
I don't know if it's much with this book, but there's definitely been times I've like shut the book and just put the book down.
Yeah.
Or like speed read through it because you're like, yeah. So she forgets the coasters. She finds her husband's cheating on her.
She tracks down
Dottie.
Dottie.
I was gonna say
She tracks down Dottie.
And
figures
goes.
the thing. What is it? Kurt Senior. Curtis.
Oh,
Senior.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She calls the dad, and the dad's like, I don't want to talk about him.
Yeah, no comment.
That's really where her investigation gets going.
Yeah.
Because when she calls him and he says,
she realizes something's up.
Yeah. And then she's like, okay, there is something to hold for blackmail there.
And so she finds Dottie in West Virginia, and she goes to West Virginia.
Hey, I'm going on a work trip.
Yeah, lies that she's on a work trip with her boss.
What the
that
heck?
she's
and
actually
her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing though. Like he's at fault for his lying, but she was lying just as much. To him.
Yeah. And so she goes to West Virginia, tracks down Dottie, makes up another story about how she is a professor at this same university as Kurt, and she has caught him plagiarizing, and that both of them are up for tenure, and like she's trying to get it over him, and is basically
that goes too far.
Like
That could have been simplified.
is like really working on Dottie's story, like using it to her advantage.
Yeah.
Dottie's smart though.
She is. Yeah.
And doesn't give it to her.
I probably would not have. I'd been like, yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the more we're getting into this, I do see the comparison in Yellowface as far as like the spiraling of a lie.
Yes.
How I'm covering up a lie with a
Keeps
lie,
going.
and it just keeps getting that hole is like bigger.
Then you have to like
you're digging a hole deeper and deeper. So
and remembering the lies.
Yeah, it's like remembering.
I know in
what-
Yellowface that was the thing.
Yes.
Didn't she say something about like she had to like write down her lies or something? Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, she did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
June song. Who's worse, June song, Margo, or the Pock family? Ooh.
I don't know who that.
You need to read Miracle Creek.
Ooh, Miracle
I've
Creek.
heard of it. Okay.
It's good.
I think Crockett actually told me to read that.
I don't think Crockett's
No,
read
I don't
that
think
one.
he's read it.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Stop
Maybe it
giving
was
him
you.
so much
I think-
credit.
yeah.
Just kidding. What?
Maybe it was you.
Maybe it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was Crockett. Anyways.
I think. Oh man, that's a tough one.
Well,
Okay.
June is not actually Asian.
No.
So she is tricking people by changing her last name to her hippie middle name that just happens to sound Asian.
Yeah.
And I still remember the scene in that book of when she goes to like the Asian
The
society.
panel. I'm thinking about that one too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they pick her up and it's like, June Song?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And everyone was expecting an Asian woman and she's a white woman.
Yeah.
And so that one's pretty bad.
Okay, so you've got June Song steals her dead friend's manuscript and becomes a bestseller. You've got Margo who kills someone and plants a body and frames it on her friend to get a house she wants. And then the Pak family, how would you even describe that? Killed a couple of people because they were smoking cigarettes when they shouldn't have, right? And then remember she lights the thing and it and they knew that it had happened and we're going to frame it on the mom. And a mom kills herself and then they're like, okay, yeah, we definitely can frame it on her now. Except for the mom. I don't want to spoil it, but
Yeah, it's a good book.
you need to read it.
Okay.
So who sounds worse to you?
Margo.
Margo. Who do you think?
Margo's pretty bad.
Margo. Okay, which one would you be more likely to do? Let me ask that question.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Just kidding. Okay, moving on.
Well, okay, so no. Like Margo.
If I died and I had a best-selling book manuscript and you had read it, would you claim it as your own?
No.
I would by far. That would be the most tempting thing.
That
to
would
do.
be the tempting.
gosh.
Yeah, like I could see myself doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like I wouldn't. Actually,
You would. It's okay. It's okay.
maybe, but I wouldn't have taken it as far as June did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but I think what bothers me the most, June like almost gets away with it. Like she gets away with it. It's more so she gets publicly canceled, you know?
Yeah. I think June's problem was she had so many off ramps that she could have gotten off on and just continued to go like farther and farther and farther.
She does get publicly canceled though.
Yeah.
The Pak family, they have consequences. I think
Yeah,
what's so bad is Margo gets away
gets no
with it.
consequences.
And I mean, it kind of ends with you think she's going to kill her husband now.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what's crazy about her is at the end when she has gotten a house and she's got her, she's almost like okay with having a bad marriage because she's kind of like, I mean, I don't have to love
He'll
him.
forget about it.
I don't
Yeah.
have to.
Because he's
It'll
a
be fine.
fixture.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just a part of her perfect Stepford life.
Yeah.
But when she finds out he's cheating again, she finds another burner phone hidden in the same way he hid his first burner phone.
Idiot.
Yeah, dummy. Dumb. She's like, I feel that tingle again.
Gotta go
yeah.
murder.
So a new obsession.
Oh yeah, that's what. Why did I
she
forget about that
ends,
part?
and it's like
Yes.
that's how it ends. It's like, is she gonna track down the new mistress? Is she gonna kill the mistress?
yeah.
Is she gonna kill her husband? Like
100%.
what?
Forgot
Like
about that. Yeah.
so. I mean, she's crazy. I think she's the worst
100
because she's a killer.
100% she's killing the other mistress.
Yes.
Because he's a part of this, like I said, this Disney Fantasyland fixture of a life that I've built in my head. I've got the
Yeah.
kid. I've got the dog. Didn't
He
she
had
get
the
the
perfect-
dog?
perfect
She got
childhood.
the dog.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
got
got
the dog.
Natalie's dog.
Yes.
I've got
He's got the perfect childhood, the perfect family.
She's got the perfect in-laws.
Got
She
the tire
loves her
swing.
mother-in-law.
tire swing, the kitchen counter.
She's keeping Penny's room as
kitchen
is.
counters.
The stove that she wanted.
the outdoor
Yes.
patio
What is it,
stove.
the daughter's room color. It was like pink and
coral.
purple. Oh, coral.
It was
Yeah,
coral,
it was
not
coral.
pink. Coral.
Yeah. So she was definitely keeping him around.
Okay, I just had another comparison.
Oh, okay.
This makes me also think of the book You, which it's also a Netflix series.
Oh, okay.
But Margo is kind of like Joe Goldberg in the sense of him getting obsessed with these love interests, and if something goes wrong, he will kill people in his way. So, anyways.
She would do that.
She would.
She did do that.
She did do that, and I think
Correction.
she's going to do it again. And we're led to believe she's going to do it again.
All right, if you were this character and you could fix these problems, like I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this question. If I'm June, here's how I'm going about it. I'm going to say, hey, she actually left me this to fix, and I'm going to continue her legacy and finish it for her.
Yes, it was unfinished.
Unfinished. She's my best friend. As far as anybody knows, this is my best friend.
But that would have been hard because she choked. She died unexpectedly.
Okay, well, I would try to frame it somehow. Like,
See,
she showed it to me, and I have to do this for her honor.
I don't. If I was going to do it, no one would know that. Yeah, it would not be that. It would be my manuscript the whole time.
Okay.
I feel like that's not the way to go
Like,
about it.
just stand by it. Stand firm
Yeah.
the entire time.
But
So
I
you would be
wouldn't.
June Song.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go as far as she did.
Okay.
I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm Asian.
You would have just been like, this is a niche I have.
Yeah.
I'm very
This is
interested
something
in
I'm
this.
interested in.
So you would release it
Obviously.
on Wattpad.
Yes.
Fanfic.
How would, if you're Margo, how do you fix your lie to get, that's what I was going to
do you
ask.
fix
Like,
your lie?
You're not going to kill somebody, I hope. How do you fix your lie?
At what point?
Like I am Kurt and Jack, and why are you in here? You're not who you say you are. Now what do you say? How do you fix that?
You're right.
You're right.
Yeah.
And
Until
then
the
what?
whole truth.
You're right. I am so sorry. We have put in 11 different house offers.
Hold on. You got to start crying. Okay, go.
This is my dream house. We have put in 11 different house offers. I am trying so hard to have a baby. I really cannot get pregnant. Adoption, we haven't talked about it, but it has been in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I'm Asian. I could easily adopt a little Asian child. I'm doing this to save my marriage. We have to get this house.
Yeah.
If we do not get this house, I'm going to lose my job because I cannot focus. I can't live in this one-bedroom apartment anymore. We need this.
That was really good.
We'll consider it. Now get out. Leave us your number. What if he said that? Okay, your turn. How are you going to fix it?
I don't know if I would.
Oh, you'd just be like, that's not true.
Yeah.
You
I
would
probably
stay.
would.
Wow.
At that point,
You're digging it.
at that point,
Yeah.
she's already so far into it that she's gonna get kicked out of the house either way.
Okay. Well, then what do you do?
So I'd just be like, that's not at all what's going on.
I did have the thought while I was reading it.
Why didn't she really push that? That was not what was going on.
Why didn't they say, well, yeah, that's our realtor, but we didn't put an offer in on this
Yeah.
house? Like, I think I would have
No.
acted as confused as possible. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, Jenny
Play dumb.
is our
Yeah. What are
realtor,
you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
but I swear to you, we have not put an offer in on this house.
Yeah.
Like, we are not her only clients.
And after I said that, I'd be like, but I really do love this house. I'd be like, I mean, if it's possible.
Yeah, everything I've
I
said
would
to you
love,
tonight
Yeah.
has been true.
Yeah. And I'd be like, if possible, I mean, I would love to buy your house.
I love Penny. I love
I
you
love
guys.
Penny. I love you guys. I think that this is the perfect house for me and what I'm dreaming of. And I think that, and I dig that whole
I
thing.
was-
see out there is a little penny.
I was very serious. I was very serious about turning the basement into a guest house for you
Yes.
guys. I want us to be lifelong friends. Why would I lie to you guys?
Yeah.
Penny looks just like me. She reminds me of a little me.
At that, yeah. So at the dinner scene, there's no going back.
Yeah.
Now, like hot yoga, be like, listen, I want to buy your house. I heard it through the grapevine.
Heard through the
and-
grapevine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
fine.
interested.
Phil Knott says honesty is the best policy. We learned that in Shoe Dog.
true.
He said whether he was honest his whole life or not, I don't know. But in his memoir, he was, which he wrote. But honesty is the best policy. So maybe just be like, hey, Jack.
Yeah. But once you lie so much, I feel like there's a point where it's really hard to turn back.
Do you think that they were just freaked out at her crazy? I would have. That would have been. I think that would have been what bothered me probably the most. Like you were stalking me.
You're willing to go
that,
to this
and
length.
also, I also feel like when she walked into the house for the dinner, like totally calm and collected, and there was not a care in the world, and then like they said something, they figured it out, and she like broke down. It was like spiraling. That would have really been like, whoa, you need to go home.
I would have been like, I have been trying so hard to get a house, and we get denied, and I can't get pregnant, and my husband is a jerk, and he won't let us adopt, and I want to adopt a little Penny, and I just want to live in your house because it's so beautiful.
It reminds me of my husband's childhood home.
And of the tire swing.
And the Christmas tree.
And I'm so sorry. I just love your house so much.
Oh gosh.
How was that?
Bravo.
Thank you. Margo tracks down Dottie. Dottie refuses at the end of the day to give her the information she wants. She bluffs Kurt. We didn't tell what Kurt did. Kurt wrote a book and used Dottie's, it wasn't her dissertation, was it, or was it? He used like a large portion of a thesis or a dissertation.
For his first chapter.
For the first chapter of his book.
Yeah.
And didn't change anything about it.
The
entire first chapter is hers.
Yeah. And so.
Which is also the concept for the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the dad, the idea of this, like, he's like an economist or something, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. This idea of economy, of economics came from her. And he ends up getting his dad to pay her off.
And that's why the dad is not speaking to his son. It just killed him.
Well, it kind of turned out that like he had been doing that a lot, like coming through and fixing his son's mistakes. And it was kind of like, this is the last one I'm doing and I'm done with you. But Dottie won't give her the information she needs. And so she bluffs to Kurt.
Because she does have enough of the story that she's able to get across to him that she does know.
Yeah.
And he believes her for a little while.
I think the way that he figured out is hilarious. Where she's sitting on that bench or like on the phone or something, and he's like there. He just happened to be there.
Yeah. But then he like calls her bluff. He's like,
Send it to me.
Send me the picture.
Send me a picture.
Yeah. And she can't do it. And then she really doesn't hear from him again.
And that's when the murder comes in.
Because she remembers a nearby house that they called the murder house, where it was up for sale and the family that was still living there were murdered and no one would buy the house. Mm-hmm. Which brings me to my next question. Go ahead, Aubrey.
No, go ahead.
Would you buy a house someone had been murdered in?
I don't know. Like, I like to think I'm not superstitious of anything like I don't believe in ghosts or anything like that. I mean,
why not?
Why do you?
Have you seen a ghost?
Have you seen a ghost?
No.
Okay. Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Okay.
What would be the point?
I'll say
of a
this:
ghost?
when I lived in my grandma's house, it was like basically it was like a 2-bedroom, but really it was like a 1.5 bedroom. But she used to always sleep like in the back half bedroom. When I was growing up, she never slept in like the big bedroom. But if this was the wall, the rooms are like back to back. Very, very small house. And at nighttime we could hear stuff in there. Like stuff
Absolutely
falling.
not.
Like that. And then when we had Annie, we had her there for the first 6 months. And I would be holding her and she would just be looking over my shoulder and start smiling. This is where I think it gets weird. My grandma wanted me to call her grandmother, and I was like a little kid, so I would be like Miga. So that's what I always called her, Miga, because I mean that's what came out as a kid. I'd never told Annie that. My mom and dad had not told her that. I've got a picture of her hanging up at home, and she's just starting to talk, and she touched it, and she goes Miga, and I was like, okay, I've never told you about this person. So I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I feel like something was going on.
I don't know. Like, I've always just felt like that the idea of ghosts were unchristianly.
Well, they're in the Bible.
Yeah.
There are ghosts in the Bible. What do you think, Aubrey? Ghosts or no? What are the point of ghosts?
What are the point?
I don't know. Good question.
No.
Okay. So 2 no's and a maybe.
Maybe.
Mine's no question mark.
I think that's how
Yeah.
mine is. No.
I'm on the slightly disagree.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a 5-point Likert scale.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I guess a lot of times I think that's why people don't buy murder houses, because they think that there's going to be like spirits and demons and ghosts and evil things in there.
Like I believe there are demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, but
Yeah.
I feel like they're not going to be in like a ghost presence type thing. Boo. Yeah.
I get cracked up on Romeo and Juliet. The mom, when she finds out Tipple's dead, the way she screams, she's like, it cracks me up every time. Okay. Aubrey, would you buy a house that someone was murdered in? If it was your dream house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that would really bother me.
The house I live in, the old couple died in it.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm.
think-
My grandma died in her house. And
I think that if I was like connected to the person or knew like a lot
yeah, that's what
about
I'm
it,
kind of thinking.
Or
Yeah.
also if it was like the talk of the town and everybody knew about this and like there were pictures, if there were pictures,
Yeah.
I feel like I'd probably be like,
Yeah.
let's find something different. But if it's just like I hear it like, oh yeah, somebody was murdered in this house, I'd be like, oh well.
Yeah. There was a house for sale on was it South Main that goes back towards Hickory Valley, right? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And there was a house for sale there that was huge, and it was so cheap. And it was like $175,000 for like 3,500 square feet. And this was post-pandemic. And Mary Beth and I were kind of like, this is a nice little house. It's old. It's like a big house, lots of room. It's got a decent yard. It's still on that stretch where the houses are still nice, And I was like, this could be like what if we got this house? So we were trying to figure out why it was so cheap. And we learned that it used to be a funeral home. And in the basement, there's still holes in the floor from when they would like drain people and the blood would like flow to it. So would you buy that house? I told Mary Beth that didn't bother me, really.
I don't think that bothers me, no.
I would definitely buy the house and I would fix the basement.
And sell it.
No, I don't think
Okay.
I'd sell it.
Yeah.
I
don't think that would bother
I don't
me.
think it would bother me either. But it's a nice little house.
If
I'll have
there's
to show it to you.
holes in the floor, I would probably be like,
Yeah,
that-
it was like
yeah.
where
That needs
like
to be
like it was
drains.
Yeah, like a-
slanted,
yeah.
for
Yeah.
drains, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
that
mean, in a
would
way,
be
it grosses.
easy to,
Like, I'm not scared of it. It just kind of grosses me out a little bit.
yeah. I think because it's like a funeral home, people weren't like slaughtered there. It wasn't like a slaughterhouse,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, they were already dead
Yeah.
and taken there. And I mean, that would be easy covered up.
I learned what happens when like people are like, after they did like how they,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like disgusted.
That's
So-
why
so
that's
bad.
why I've told Mary Beth just to throw me in a hole and let a tree grow from me. Because I feel like that's like unnatural,
Yeah.
So
it really
mortician
is.
school is not in your future?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
like what's up with people who do that? I mean,
So-
I know people who do
I mean,
that.
they
It's
never-
like they're
that'll never go out of
fine.
business.
Yeah.
So
It'll never go out of business.
somehow I ended up like, I don't know what I liked on TikTok for this to end up on my For You page, but somehow it was a school kind of like Mr. Wayne's barber school,
Oh.
but it was a mortician school.
Okay.
It was just for people going to become morticians. And it was one of their assignments. They had a head and it would be like Mr. Gunshot. And it would show the head and it would have like a gunshot wound. And then they would have to take makeup and fix it for like showings. And so it was one of those TikToks of like, what grade do you think you're going to get? And it was the head unfixed. And they'd be like, oh, like 84. And then they would show it fixed. And it'd be like, I got an 87. And then it would be like, Mr. Knife Slash, and it would be like a big, and it was so weird.
Yeah, that
it
freaks
was
me out.
weird.
That freaks me
and then
out.
it would show the faces and the process of them fixing it and using the paste to like build the face back up or fill in the holes to make it look normal. It was weird.
You're like queasy just thinking about it.
So sorry.
It freaks me out. I don't know that, like, I do think it takes a special person to do that stuff. I think that they realize that it's an odd occupation, though, morticians.
It just feels so unnatural.
Yeah. I can't imagine. Every time I have to go to a funeral, I think about the people working it, and I think, like, this is your job. You're, like, around this
Like
sadness.
Ashley
and-
Dykus.
Yeah. Like, you're around this all the time. I just couldn't do that. But, I mean, some people I know have said that they feel like that they're helping people out. So, I don't know. Good for them. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't either.
No way. Aubrey's. We got to get a trash can for Aubrey.
Yeah.
There's those Wired videos where they're like showing how to do things, and there's a mortician one, and it's disturbing. It's really bad. Okay. Anyways, to pick up the pace on this, or to lighten the mood, she kills someone. No, the murder home.
She decides to make this house
She decides to make
home.
this a murder home, and she concocts a murder. She kills the mistress and drugs her friend and blames it on her friend.
And kills her friend, too.
Oh yeah, she did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Takes her
yeah,
dog.
that's right. They
Yeah,
framed
so she
it
kills
as a
2 people.
That's right. She framed it as like a murder suicide type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where,
I think part of it, she just wanted the dog.
she didn't want the
In a way.
dog.
She was obsessed with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, the husband,
The American
she
dream.
openly tells the husband what she's done. And he's like, I'm going to call the police. And she's like, no, you're not. And then she tells him she's pregnant.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And basically is like, you've always wanted a kid. Do you want your child to be born in prison?
What if he called her bluff and was like, "I can have full custody of the child"?
Yeah.
She would have killed it. Do you think she
think-
would have killed the kid?
I think he's weak. I mean, just like
He is a weak guy.
instead of
Yeah.
breaking up with her, he cheats on
Yeah,
her.
he
think
is weak.
cheating is
Yeah.
weak. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
no,
like,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
And so that's just another weak. Like, yeah, he should have called her bluff. He should have been like, no, I'm not going to be married to a murderer who has planned this out.
Yeah.
You're psychotic.
See, I also think part of him just wanted the house and the baby.
I think
and the
he's
dog.
complacent. Like, I
I think
think
he just. I wouldn't say he's as obsessive as her, obviously. That's definitely. But we also don't see his side of the story. He did want it, and it was very obvious that he wanted.
Well, I think sometimes when you love someone or think that you love someone, or this version of someone that you have fallen in love with, and you do come across like this like obsessive type stuff and all of these things, I think that sometimes you think in the back of your mind that if we can get this house, if we can just get this house and a baby, then she'll be back to normal, and it's going to be the Margo that I've always known. And so I think for Ian, part of him was kind of that, because that's what I was saying. Like, you should never cheat. That's not what I'm saying at all. I agree with you. It is a weak thing to do. But I do think that he wanted Margo the most, but I think
he even. I remember like a line, something about I just wanted my wife back or something like that.
yeah.
it's also said, though, he's dating somebody when he meets Margo. He's
That's right.
so
maybe that's a character trait.
I think it's a character trait. I think he's a cheater.
He's a cheater.
I think he's a cheater.
Probably
because he is with Margo when he's with someone else.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I think I don't
cheaters
know.
never change, man.
Man, maybe he's just like, maybe because of that, he's like, I'll just cheat on her or something like that.
Done it before.
I'll do it again.
Yep.
I'll put my burner phone in the same spot.
In my brown paper
Same
bag.
spot.
Yep. In my backpack, in my brown paper bag.
I think I would buy a murder home. I don't know, though. I'm trying to think about that. Because I'm like you. I do think that there's like some weird juju going on when stuff like that happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really do. I really do. But
What do you think the moral of the story is?
the moral of the story is get a grip.
Get a therapist. Get some Jesus.
She did
in
have
your
a therapist
life.
though, didn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, and she did.
She
She
did.
like thought her therapist was wrong, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Get medicated.
Get medicated.
Sometimes therapy doesn't work. Medication
I like to
does.
get Jesus, right?
Yeah,
Get
I
you
think
some
Margo
Jesus.
needed
That's your
some
biggest problem,
Jesus.
Margo.
Yeah.
Get you some Jesus.
Hey, discernment.
Amen. Now we're gonna pass the baskets. Okay, I will start with you.
Okay.
What's your dream home?
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm in a situation of it's like I bought this house that I'm living in right now with the stipulation that I'm never allowed to sell it because it's on family land and
Me too.
yeah. And so
I'll take some advice right now. Just
Yeah, don't
sign it
build on
Yeah.
family land. Yeah.
I try really hard not to think about other homes because it's
Me too.
like no,
I'll
it's
turn
not
into
a
Margo.
possibility. Yeah, I mean, it's just not a possibility. And I mean, I will say I do like living on family
like my
land.
house.
I like living on family land, but I don't know. There's other things.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
There's other things like about my house that I would like to fix, and it's like I think it's going to be a constant fixing things.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's not a new build. It's a house that was built in the 60s, and I don't know, I've convinced myself it has black mold. Like I'm just and that my ceiling's going to fall in, and there you go.
But you do have a pool.
But I do have a pool.
Ooh.
Which I added myself. So because
That's
it
your
is my
little
dream
addition.
home. That's my little addition, yeah. I would say like if I could have anything in the world,
Yeah.
dream home
Dream home.
would be in a little beach community.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
And it would be on the beach. Like actually on the beach. Not like a drive to the beach.
You're hitting for the ballpark. Here.
Oh, I'm going like ballpark. Yeah.
Home run. We're going for the grand slam.
With a big wraparound porch.
Oh. Beach breeze blowing.
And I want like a double decker porch. Like porch on the bottom,
Whoa.
porch upstairs.
That's huge. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going big. Okay. I'm with you.
That's my dream home.
Big
And,
house. Big house or like just 2 stories.
I don't want like a massive house. I like
just like 6,000 square feet.
no, I'm talking like maybe 3 or 4 bedrooms.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
3 or 4 bedrooms, big open kitchen.
Got you a Florida room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
the double decker porch.
Got the windows up in that Florida room. The breeze is coming in.
Yes. Oh yeah. On the water.
On the water. Okay.
But also like walking distance to like a little cafe.
What's
a
that
little
city
coffee
that you
shop.
always show me?
Well,
The one in Texas?
oh, Cinnamon Shores?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Cinnamon Shores, but I think that's too touristy. I don't think, like, I love Seaside and I
Yeah.
love staying in Seaside in Florida, but I don't think I would ever want to live in
if
Seaside
I was
because
ever-
of the crowds.
If I was ever going to live on a beach, it would be no tourist whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, I
hate
want like
tourists.
a dead beach
Well, I don't
town.
think do those exist?
Somewhere.
Somewhere,
Somewhere.
yeah.
Okay, I like that. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Over the rainbow.
They're
Okay.
just not known about. And I would also have to take my family with me because I'm
Oh,
super
wow.
dependent
Okay.
on my mom. And so she would also have to live on the beach next door to me, preferably. Because she's my best friend.
What if you had a mother-in-law suite?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
Like what if-
preferably
like-
next door.
Like one of those little off buildings.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Aubrey. You got to give the location too. Well, we're not pressuring you to say the beach. You can say wherever you want to say. This is your dream home.
Well, it's going to have a tire swing and
Oh.
a coral.
Okay, Margo. Okay.
I don't really know, to be honest.
Oh, you've never thought about this?
I'm too young to think about this.
Oh, no, you're not.
It's just not my priority. But let's see.
I got it. It's your dream home right now is a dorm at Tennessee Tech.
No, it's
A
definitely not the
tour
door.
bus. A tour
No,
bus.
it's not that
bus.
either. I'd probably. In a subdivision
Where?
Sparta, Tennessee.
Okay, it's okay.
Maybe not.
No
I don't
judgment,
know.
No judgment.
I don't think I could handle the beach.
No,
think
this is your dream
yeah.
house. This is not my dream house.
The Home Alone house.
Oh.
Okay.
But in Sparta.
But
Or in Chicago.
not in Chicago.
Okay.
I don't like a big city.
In Nashville.
No.
Okay.
Murfreesboro.
No.
Cookville.
No. Absolutely not.
Crossville.
Heck no.
You
I could
said
do-
absolutely no to Cookville. You need to remember Phil Oldham. You've got a meeting with him. You're supposed to be
Yeah.
like, yay, Cookville.
But
Okay, move
Love
on.
Cookville.
Tech,
love,
yeah.
love tech.
Wings up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say like maybe yes to Nashville, but it would have to be like a quiet neighborhood,
Like an
kind of
outer
away-
borough.
Yes.
Oh, like Sylvan Park.
I don't know where that is.
Okay.
Mount Juliet, maybe. Like right before you get into
My aunt lives
Nashville.
in Brentwood,
Okay.
Okay.
and I like
Well, look at you. I guess you will be getting that Home Alone house.
she like it's just very quiet, and there's pretty houses. But that's not the Home Alone house is gorgeous. I think that's
Okay. Yeah.
maybe not quite that big,
Oh, okay. It is a big house.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, Drew.
but not big touristy.
What's your dream
My
home?
dream house.
What's your
Oh,
dream
St.
house?
Augustine?
It is in St. Augustine.
The loft above the Kookaburra.
Somewhere.
Is it that house on the corner? Is it that house on the corner? You showed me that
The reason
house.
I don't think that is my dream house, though, is because there is no yard at all. There's a house.
maintenance, though. I
Yeah. Oh, man.
He already has the house picked
It's on the bay. Oh,
has it
my
picked out.
gosh. It's so pretty. That might be it, actually. There's just
mean,
no
you-
yard. I
you
couldn't
even-
play baseball with my kid.
You,
I
did in the house.
You even showed me where your desk would go in that house.
did show you that. Yeah. Wait, now which one are you talking about? Because I've showed you that.
told.
I've showed you a couple where I'd put my desk at. So, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the big one on the corner? Or
I
are you
think
talking about that
it's-
little one that I showed you that's
Oh.
still for sale?
No, the big one on the corner.
The big one on the corner. Oh,
Yeah.
man, yeah. It's so.
Because that house was so pretty.
it
I've
was
thought about
so
that house
pretty.
before.
It's got the like wood shaker paneling on the side, like classic beach.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there on the Matanzas, so you can look out and see it. It's got like a
so in
open
detail.
porch at the top
Mm-hmm.
level. You just walk out and you're like up above everything. It's within walking distance of all the restaurants and stuff downtown. That's where I want to live somewhere.
Do you want to live with
I
a lot
could-
of tourists around?
I mean, I may be wrong, and I'm sure the people there disagree, but I mean, St. Augustine is touristy, but it's not like the most touristy place I've been. I will say this, though. I don't think that I would care, because that's a conversation that we've been talking about a lot, is how we feel like we're outsiders in Sparta now. And so that I don't think that would bother me so much, because I feel like we're around like pseudo tourists right now. So
Yeah, I don't know if I could. Honestly, I said Sparta, but I feel like just a smaller town.
Spencer.
Ooh. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Have you been to Hilton Head?
Oh yeah, I've been to Hilton Head.
I like the feel of Hilton Head,
Hey.
but I just don't know if I could. Hey,
what about Watertown?
I don't know where that is.
I have this weird.
Smithville.
I have this
What?
weird. I like had a panic lie moment where.
Okay, Margo.
Yeah. Well, I was canceling my Planet Fitness membership, and they were like, "Why are you canceling?" And I didn't want to tell them it's because I don't go to the gym very often, and it's a waste of money for me because I'm lazy. And I said, "Oh, well, I'm moving." And they were like, "Where are you moving?" And I knew where the question was going of they were trying to sell me another Planet Fitness membership to where I'm moving. So they were like, "Oh, where are you going?" And I said, "Watertown." And they were like, "What's in Watertown?" And I was like, "Nothing."
You should have said, not a Planet
No,
Fitness.
I was like, literally nothing. And they were like, "So why are you moving to Watertown?" And I was like, "Because I got a job at their high school."
I thought you were going to be like, this is getting really personal.
I know. Yeah, no,
What
I
do you
just kept
care?
the lie going. I was like, "I got a job at their high school." And they were like, "What do you teach?" And I was like, "English." And I was like, "I'm actually a sophomore in college," in my head.
Planet Fitness person is going to show up at your door. I know. Yeah. You said you were going to be in Watertown.
Liar.
I've been looking all over
So
Wilson
anyways,
County for you.
That's a small town. You drive through it to go to Nashville. It's tiny.
All right. 1 out of 5 stars. Go.
4.
I can't remember what I said. I think 3 or 4.
I said 3.
I think it was like a 3.5, but I don't know. I know we don't do that.
Yeah,
here,
we don't
so
do that. That's
3.
what this next score's for.
3.
Your psycho score. Go. 1 to 20. Go.
I'm gonna say like a 13.
Okay. So you carry the 1.
11?
11? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at a 10.
Yeah.
So, okay.
McKay's.
That stats.
Yeah. How much would you pay for this at Nashville McKay's?
$8.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd take
Whoa.
Because it's new.
This is, wait,
it's
I was
a
going
new
to say, this
book.
is
Okay.
knowing that
Oh,
this is a
shoot.
new book.
This came out this year.
Then at Nashville, that's going to it's $30 on the back here roughly. At Nashville, that's going to be like $28.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a new book. It came out this year.
Okay.
Okay, so you go into, like, are you saying that I have the background knowledge that this came out this year, this is, I know a general what this book is, or no?
You find it at McKay's and you read the dust jacket. How much are you going to pay for it? I'm going to say $4 or $5.
I was going to say about 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I know like thrillers, hardback.
They're more expensive there.
Yeah, hardback thrillers at McKay's, I can usually, ones that I know I like, I can usually get like $7 to $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll get it if I know it's an author
highest
that I
I put-
like.
It kind of blows my mind that their thriller mystery section is so large because that's the most expensive books in the whole place.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insane.
I can't
Look,
remember what I
gonna
was
say
saying.
something.
I had something in my head. Forgot.
Can you say thank you as the author? That's been our new thing lately.
Oh. Sorry, this came.
Can you say thank you as what you think the author would sound like?
Thank you.
Okay.
That's perfect. Okay. That's weird. I'm not gonna do that.
It's really
This is so
analytical.
weird.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go. Okay. Hello. I just want to say I've written this new book, and I used to be a journalist, and I recently worked at the Washington Post, and I think you should check my book out. How was that?
Thanks.
That's good.
Thank you.
She'd be like, "Thank you." Thank you.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like she would not. Well, never mind. Considering the character she wrote with Margo, maybe she would do more.
Don't kill anyone.
Hey, if you're a fan of good conversations and fresh takes on literature and the kind of school stories that stick with you long after the bell rings, well, I've got a podcast for you. It's called With Honors, and it's where my high school students have taken the microphone, not just to analyze books or talk about our lessons, but to reflect on what we've learned this year, have conversations about what surprised them, how our literature and classroom experiences connect to their real lives. And we talk about everything from symbolism and Poe to the pros and cons of class pets, and all through the voices of smart, curious students who have learned to speak their minds. New episodes drop regularly every week, and every one is a snapshot of what it looks like when students take ownership of their own learning and have a little fun while they're at it. You can find With Honors on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and our YouTube channel, so check them out.